I'm going to take a look at Elijah Vue. He's missing. He's been missing for a couple of weeks now. His details up to the side. Elijah Vue, he's 3-year-old. He is from Two Rivers, Wisconsin, and he has been missing. His mother and his mother's partner have been arrested under neglect charges, but he's still missing and nobody knows where he is. So I'm going to do a little reading on him. Now, I read on him last week and I wasn't prepared for the cards. I wasn't prepared for the cards that came out. I may put them at the end. I might put that reading at the end, but it rocked me a little bit. And I've got to say, I've got to be like, I feel a little more prepared this week. I've got to kind of not have an emotional attachment here. My heart absolutely goes out to all victim families, always. It always does. But I feel I kind of have to have a tough shell, especially when I'm reading this one, because I was a little bit it just kind of got me a little bit last week. Just the evilness of the world. The world is just, I mean, I'm not going to go there today, but I'm just going to kind of keep a bit of a bit more strength about me to be able to look into this case. So let's have a little look here around Elijah Vue. Let's pull a card first of all and see what the cards want to say around Elijah Vue. Missing child, Wisconsin, Two Rivers. Okay, so this one is saying that we need to look at this one from a different perspective, get a little bit more information, and perhaps we're looking at timing being differently. So where the partner that is in jail has said he was last seen at the morning he fell asleep, the partner that was looking after the child fell asleep. He asked the kid to pray at the end of the bed, and then he fell asleep. When he woke up, he was not there. Elijah Vue was not there. So what the cards are saying, that we're looking at this perspective, we're looking at this situation from a different perspective. We are looking at the time aspect here from a different perspective. Maybe we need to look further back. It was maybe we need to look at what happened further back or further forward is what they're saying. But the time element here, we need more information around that. More information about what was going on earlier than this. What happened the night before even. Where these are the kind of things that we're needing to look into here. Now with a case like this, it would be, I'm going to kind of keep this one more compartmentalized, like more organized. Okay, first of all, there's different scenarios that would happen here. One would be that the child was a wanderer, and at 3, that happens. You take their eyes off them for 2 seconds and they're gone. That happens. So we want to ask if that's a situation there. There could have been an accident that happened. He could have went wandering, could have went outside, could have got hit by a car. We don't know these things. That could happen. Another thing that could happen could be he was abducted. So the partner did fall asleep and somebody did abduct him. He could have walked out of the house. Somebody could have abducted him. That's another scenario there. Then another scenario would be organized darkness. So darkness organized. So, that can be sale and all those kind of, that really dark avenue there. And that could be that. That could be another scenario. And then finally, it could be death and concealment. It could be another scenario. So let's just pull a couple of cards for each of those scenarios. First of all, we're looking into Elijah Vue to see what happened to him, where he is. Is he missing because he wandered out of the house? Is he missing because he wandered out of the house? Okay, these cards. Okay, more like an aggressive attack took place here than wandering out of the house. Poisoned, drugged, marks left behind, tied down, wrong direction, deal with the devil. Okay, just got to tell you what these cards say. These are more like the cards that I read last week that came out for him that kind of got me, and I really didn't want to look into it. So now I'm kind of looking at it from these perspectives. When I say, is he a wanderer? Did he, like little 3-year-olds can sometimes be, take their eyes off them for 2 seconds and they're gone. The cards are saying not the case here at all. It's more like an aggressive attack. Resulting from an opportunity. There was marks left behind here. Could be related to a deal with the devil. Wrong direction being that, you know, following the scenario of him being a wanderer is a wrong direction. Could also be that he was restrained or tied down. There could have been some kind of weird punishment that was playing out there, related to some kind of weird punishment. Again, this one does need to have a trigger warning here with this this case. It's very dark. The cards that came out last week were very dark, so much so that I had to switch off because I wasn't prepared for the darkness of the cards. Okay, so here we're going to ask the next question would be, was there some kind of accident? I do feel we could skim past this one because the cards just said no more related to a aggressive attack. So accident would occur if he walked out of the house and he was wandered out of the house and was an accident. So I feel we're not going to follow this route because we're looking more at an attack that happened. So next scenario would play out that the partner had said that he fell asleep, and when he woke up, Elijah was missing, was abducted, it was gone. So let's see if there was an abduction involved in this. Okay, there's chaos here, the Tower card. Someone that he knows well. So if there was an abduction, it's somebody that he knows. This is the bound and restrained card again. Strategy and planning that occurred there. Fool is walking alone. Okay, let's go back to the question there, so we can get a clearer. Did somebody else abduct Elijah Vue? So not Katrina or Jesse. Was there somebody else that abducted Elijah? Okay, surveillance. I've got this card here, which is that's just gossip and rumor. So gossip and rumor. So there is a family connection somehow there. There is a connected to the family is what they're saying. Family connection again. All alleged. No facts. This is card readings. But the answers to that would be bound, moved in a car. So restrained, bound, moved, or moved. Transport can mean moved. Repeat offender. Sadness, separation. So sadness, separation. I do believe that came up last time. So no, the answer to that is that it's not a person outside of Jesse and Katrina. That says more family connection. Bound again has come out, and so is the car, the movement car, the chariot. Okay, let's ask the next scenario again. This is all alleged. This is card reading, no facts. Let's have a little look here. Next question would be, was there some kind of deal made with the devil? Let's just call it that. I'm not going to describe it. My cards call it deal with the devil. I know what I'm thinking, but I'm not going to say the words. I hope you know what I'm saying here as well. Was there some kind of deal made here with this situation? Okay, cards just fell out then were follow the money, justice, and this is the High Priestess, which is keeping information to yourself. Okay, but let's ask that question. Was there some kind of deal made with the devil here? It's a level of strategy and planning, evidence and statement, but hidden away. Okay, what they're telling me now is that I have to move on from that question. I don't know what the question was, but it's more important that I ask the next question. Okay, was this more like a case of death and concealment of the body? Undercover, blindfolded or unseen, remains unseen, remains unseen. Okay, missing, he is missing, that's correct. There's a fight going on here, a stranger unknown. Okay, so This is also storm water drain too. This is also like put in a storm water drain, but it's stranger unknown, more than one. Powerful group or person involved, which doesn't have to mean powerful group. It can mean other people involved or other persons involved. Family house connection, the connection to the house. Concealed or undercover. In a place that can't be seen. Okay, where is Elijah Vue? Where is Elijah Vue? Okay, need to look at it, follow the money. Okay, cards just say here, check the timing. Have to check the timing. 2 timing cards there. One of the cards says time is running out, but they're both telling me timing. Check the timing is what it's saying. So where we're looking at the morning, maybe we should be looking at the night before. Maybe we should be looking at what happened then the night before. Was there some transport around that situation the night before? Follow the money is there as well, and we need to look at from a different perspective. So the current perspective that is, or narrative that we're looking at, is different. It's different to that new life, so in a different way, looking at it differently. Okay, I'm going to pull a card from my medium deck here because I don't want to, unfortunately I do feel this case to be very dark, so I don't want to just keep going down a dark rabbit hole and painting a really dark picture here. So what I am going to do is read my medium cards deck and see if there's because I don't even know if Elijah Vue is alive. It was my time to go. This path is over, it says. Okay, and the reason why in shock, it was unexpected. So unexpected passing is what they're saying. Because I was getting, during that last question that I was asking, I was getting my ears go funny. So when I start to do medium stuff, my ears go funny first. It's like I get like a big empty space in my head, like it feels, and that's what it feels like to me. It's like this big empty room where then people from spirit come through. So, and it kind of plays out somehow in my head. So it starts in my ears and it feels like a really big empty room, and then I start to see people stepping forward, in which I can see in this room that's playing out. So then that's why I said I had to just move through those questions, because I feel like I needed to do a little tap in energy here as well. So it says goodbye, this is the end. So yeah, okay, so I'm just going to ask now to is there anything that Elijah would like to say here? He said just play it cool, let it come to you. That's weird anyway. Maybe he's wanting to talk something here about smoking. I don't know, smoking maybe. Okay, so here is just saying, just wants hugs, just wants compassion, just wants to be held. Okay, just indicating that strength is required. So strength is required. Now I can actually hear him saying mummy is what I'm hearing. I can hear him saying, and then the strength card, the lion card, came out. Okay, I feel like reading on Katrina's energies would give a kind of different set of issues there if we read on her, but I'm not going to read on that today. But I do feel different approach. So different approach, sideways approach. I think I just said that it will give a different it's like type of energy if I read on her. Okay, so what I'm picking up when I'm talking about his mum, because I heard mummy, I'm picking up like him trying to give his mum strength or get his mum to be stronger. Look, I know this is controversial, I really do, I understand that, but I feel like she was facing her own set of issues, as it, you know, a lot of people have issues, and there's no excuse for neglect or to allow this to happen. There's no excuse for that at all. But I do feel, from the perspective of Elijah, I feel like he is wanting his mum to have strength here, and for me to look at this situation from a different perspective than how it's being played out in the media. So, you know, of mum being neglectful, and I mean, I think there's reasons behind why that was the case. So I feel like that's there. Now, he's also saying that a level of this is somebody that was sly or creeping around, or a suspicious situation that was going on around her. Now, I'm also feeling here that it's from the perspective of Elijah around his mother, it's saying a weakness or a foolish moment or a moment of weakness is what his response to that would be. But he was also giving the card of the strength, the line strength and courage, and saying please be strong is what I'm getting there. Okay, any final words from these cards? I use these cards because they're softer. These are much softer cards. They give softer, gentler energy in such dark circumstances. So the other cards are dark, and sometimes they're good to find out information, but when you're looking at something as dark as this, it could go pretty darker than what I want to see. So I'm picking the lighter cards, the medium cards, because it's given me beautiful soft energies. He's saying, be honest. The truth has not been told about this situation, about what was really going on here. Again, he's saying weakness. He's showing me the male energy. The male energy here is saying that and a sly fox, a slyness around that energy. And he's saying that there was either a weakness, a moment of weakness, or a kind of a weak person because of a reason. So that keeps coming out. So thank you for joining me. Okay, I'm going to ask one more question. Will we find Elijah? Will we find Elijah? Okay, so what the cards are saying here, let me just check those bottom cards. Okay, what they're saying here is in time, running out of time. It's just on the bottom of the deck here. We've been looking in the wrong direction here. It is saying covered over or undercover, something related to the home. There is important or gives valuable information. Wheel of Fortune says that the case turns around. So it turns around. So it turns around from, you know, following it, the direction being the wrong direction. The case turns around, and then we start looking at what's really going on under the covers, what's really going on under here and related to the family home here. So yeah, I don't know if he's in the home, hidden somewhere, or I don't know, because it's saying we're currently looking in the wrong direction, but that does turn around. But then the house card has come up, so in a house, maybe he's in a house. Okay. Okay, there has been some kind of cover-up. Again, that cover-up card that we saw undercover also means cover-up as well. So there's been some kind of cover-up or tampering around hiding Elijah. guilty, family connection, aggressive attack, crime of opportunity, delays and suspensions to the case to finding him, and something about it was organised. Okay, one more dream that I had last night that I just want to put on the end of this video that is related to a dream is that I dreamed that there was some kind of fake room or false room, and I don't know if it's which case this is related to because I'm reading on a couple of cases this week. So they were showing me like a hanging space that was behind something else. So it was either like a false wall or a wardrobe in front of it or something in front of it, but behind that there was like a hanging space or a fake room, almost like little. It wasn't big, but it was like a fake. So maybe there's something there, maybe somebody was put there, maybe there's some kind of evidence there, some kind of keepsake there, some kind of, or maybe if we're looking at Elijah Vue, maybe he's stored there. But yeah, there's something that came up in my dream, so I just thought I'd mention that just in case. My name's Trish. Today I'm just going to do a little first time tap in on missing person Elijah Vue. So let's just have that first initial reading. I'm going in kind of blind. I don't know too much about this situation. He did he's missing. He's a missing boy. He's 3-year-old. He's from Two Rivers, Wisconsin, and this happened on Tuesday. So I'm reading on Monday, the following Monday. So it's almost been 7 days, or actually that's not right because I'm in Australia. So for me, he would have been a Wednesday. So it's probably about 5 days missing when I'm reading this, when you take into consideration the time difference. Okay, let's tap into the energy there. Now, in this case, the mother and mother's partner have been put in jail for neglect, charges of neglect. Let's have a look at the energy around him. To read here is, okay, somebody that's known to the family, he's been hidden away. There seems to be some kind of confrontation with a powerful group or a powerful person involved here, and something that was orchestrated by the ringmaster maybe resulted in some kind of confrontation. Okay, this is walk away, run away, but then you can also see somebody else walking on a road. It says usual suspects or motives, but I'm getting usual suspects. Here we're seeing there's car, there's got to be, okay, here we're seeing car surveillance, or in a car, moved in a car, but there's some kind of surveillance around that. So it was either seen, or there's car camera footage of something, a scene of somebody on a road. Maybe that's a person walking the young person. Did somebody see that? Did somebody needs to come forward if they saw somebody walking a young person on a road from a car? But here we're seeing car, so maybe they were put in a car. Okay, let me validate that one. Well-funded operation or money involved here. Okay, so again, the same 3 cards have come out when I'm trying to tap into his energy. Something around a car, well funded, has been seen, surveillance or seen. Separation or sadness. Suspect motives again. Again, something that had been orchestrated. This is a ringmaster that organised something. Okay, I was kind of had 2 questions on my mind, and I got the yes card. So 2 questions was, is he alive, and or was he sold, actually, is the other one. And the answer is yes, guilty, drugs related, drug related. Drugged or poisoned, but can also be drugged or related. Will he be found? I'm going to put my yes card back. Will Elijah Vue be found? Aggressive attack. To be very honest, I just hate reading on children. I really do. I think the world is just so messed up. I've got to be honest, the cards don't look good. They really don't look good. It looks to be like a organised some sort of thing, whether that's drug related or trafficking related or... Yeah, I don't think I'll read into this one again. It's the cards just don't look great. Even, I mean, these cards have come out twice too, and I packed them away and then they turned around and they came back out again. Here's a vehicle, can mean traffic, with funds trafficked. Again, this is alleged. There's no facts. I could be misreading this altogether, and I really hope I am. I'm sorry, this kind of thing just really brings my energy down. It's like, it's just so dark. Just reading on the energy of him, I'm just seeing just such awful cards come out in his spread. You know, none of these cards are good. I'm not seeing, I mean, we did see the card of here, like walking on a road. That's probably a best card you could think of. But yeah, the rest of these cards are really not very nice at all. They're so not nice that I just don't even want to say them. Yeah, like, I mean, you can see for yourself if you put that together. I don't even want to say it. It just looks, I don't like it. But you can see them. You can see them. They're pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, I don't think I'll be reading on this one again. I don't think the outlook here is very good either. Yeah, I just think, you know, there's just so much evil in the world. And all evil related to children. These people just need, you know, it just needs to end, and something needs to be done about it. But anyway, thanks for joining me. But just the energy here is just dark and not very nice. The energy here is really bad.